And we're good.
Alrighty. Hey everybody, it's Chuck with Chuck's Movie Minute and the Nerdorama Network coming to you live from Northeast Comic Con. Now I'm sitting here with a personal friend and a fan favorite from our pages, Dan Dufault, the owner of DD Studio Art, and pleasure to interview him today. Dan, thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
Chuck.
Absolutely. So Dan, as you can tell from the magnificent art behind us, is one of the featured artists here at Northeast Comic Con. Now Dan, how long have you been painting?
I've been painting, Chuck, since I was 6 years old. I've been doing popular culture artwork and cover work and so forth for the better part of 15 years now.
Okay, now what would you say spun you into the superhero nerd realm that we see?
Honestly, personal favorites and preference, but also it's when I go out and talk to customers and clients of mine, the artwork that they're asking for, the characters that they want to see. I try to stay true to the essence of those characters, and I think it comes through in the artwork, and people love it.
Absolutely. Now, Dan, this is, I believe, the fourth con that I've met you at, and I've seen how big of a part of your operation that your family is. Does it help to have their support and see how enthusiastic they are about coming here and helping put your artwork on display?
Yeah, it sure does. I mean, I'm a lucky guy. My family is just as much a geek about this kind of stuff as I am. And like I said, hopefully that comes through in the work, that they're happy to be a part of it. We enjoy coming out to the cons. We do everything from San Diego to New York and Boston and back, and so it's a huge help to have them be a part of it.
Absolutely. Now I see the wide selection that you have of all your different work here. Now how do you choose where you're going to go next? What's next for you? What can we expect for the next cons in 2016?
Absolutely. I'm a really lucky guy, and some of the stuff that's really popular right now out there in pop culture, Star Wars and the Batman realm and the Avengers realm, all stuff that I really like to do. Those are the things that the customers are really pushing me for. Some of the things that you might expect, for example, from DC with the popularity of Arrow and the Flash. As you know, I have a Zoom piece coming.
Absolutely.
There are a couple of other of the secondary characters from the Flash series that I have coming. Black Canary from Arrow, those kinds of things. People like to see not only the lead characters but also the supporting cast, and I try to make the fans happy.
Absolutely. Now it seems like in your last trip to Florida, you linked up with a new company that's going to be promoting your artwork, putting it on some new media, T-shirts, mugs, things like that. So tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have my friends and partners now at C&B Entertainment. They'll be representing my work nationwide going into 2016. Doing some interesting things. As you said, fans not only do they want to hang it on their walls, but they want to wear it on their shirts. They want to have it in mugs and experience and enjoy the art in other ways. So yeah, C&B Entertainment, lots of announcements coming up in the next month or so around that.
Now, Dan, we love your artwork, and we own many pieces of it. What I love about your art is the realism. Is that something that you specifically try to craft? Is it just your style? I mean, look at some of the detail on these pieces. What is it that drives you to be so intricate with your pieces?
Sure, yeah. So it's, again, it's really personal style. So I kind of let what is appealing to me come through in the artwork. I tend to be a detail guy. I appreciate the nuances of characters. And as I said, I really try to capture the essence of the character and have that expressed through the work. And for my money, that really comes through in the detail.
Absolutely. Now, you do a lot of these cons. I've seen your schedule. You go nationwide. So what would you say is the best and worst part of the con circuit?
The best and worst part. So certainly the logistics of moving your operation from coast to coast is definitely not the easiest thing. But the best part is really getting to meet people from around the country that love your artwork. Going out to Anaheim or Los Angeles, California, and having somebody say, "Hey, I saw you on Facebook and I really love your stuff." From the other side of the country. I have customers now from all over the world, thanks to social media and sites like yours. Customers from Australia, from Europe, from South America, etc., that love the work. So that's the best part, is getting out there talking to people that appreciate what you do.
All right, now next big plans in 2016, working with this gallery. What can we expect from you next? Where can we find your work? How can fans get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So you can find my work at ddstudioart.com. You can certainly find me on Facebook through your site. I know we're going to have some links up there. In terms of what's next, like I said, all of the more popular series and content that you see coming out now from Marvel, from Disney, from Star Wars, etc. There's a lot of new work coming out around that, a lot of excitement around those properties. So you'll see those coming out at the beginning of the year. The Zoom piece that I mentioned to you, that'll be out in a couple of weeks, so look for that one next.
Wait for that. Now, just want to get your chance out there. Here's your minute. Pitch yourself to the fans. Let us know what you want to tell us about yourselves. If there's anything that you want the fans to know, we can edit this however that you like. But just here's a minute. Sell yourself.
Okay, sure. So first, I really appreciate all of the input and everything that I hear and experience from the fans. One of the things that I like to do as an independent artist, I feel that independence provides me the flexibility to be able to respond to the fans.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Collectibles Extravaganza.
I don't know if that's going to work in the audience. audio.
We'll go back with it. Don't worry about it. It's Gary. He's got to do his
is
thing.
upstairs on the second
We'll give Gary a
floor.
minute.
You enter through the
Free
fence
publicity
room.
for
Free
Northeast
publicity.
Comic
What
Con.
we're doing
Love
right
you, Gary.
now, we have our first
I have to
panel.
interview him later, so I'll
Is
make
the
sure I mention this.
careers
Absolutely.
in the
This is the
creative
best of
arts
Northeast
panel
Comic Con outtakes.
with Alex Simmons,
Bloopers, right?
partners on Archie Comics.
People love this.
Alex
Delete it.
Simmons and Mike Lopez will be doing